guys, so I'm sorry tonight's video is so late and it's probably not going to be that interesting. I was actually like getting ready for bed and then I was like, oh no, I didn't do my VEDA Day 9 video. But yeah, oh my gosh, today has been such a long day. Ian woke up this morning with a fever and he, I don't know, he's doing this like weird breathing thing. He sounds like extremely hoarse and he's coughing and I don't know. He's like breathing heavy, like as if he just ran or something. I don't know. So today we mostly just kind of relaxed at home. We did go out to get something to eat. And then we came home and he went to sleep and we've just kind of just been chillaxing in the house. We took his temperature and he was like 101.7 and online it said to try to like lower his temperature by like giving him like, you know, cold like snacks or something. So we all went out for ice cream and he got mango frozen yogurt and he really liked that, so that did help his temperature come down a little, which is awesome. And what kid doesn't like ice cream? So yeah, that's Ian and he isn't doing so well. What else? Neil came home from a work trip that he was on. He was actually supposed to be home yesterday, but due to some high winds from where he was coming from, they were not allowed to travel. They kind of like closed down the roads and everything, so he ended up coming home today, which was still nice. I was glad to have him home today. And unfortunately, he came home to a sick little baby. Oh, and then there's this like really weird lady at the grocery store. I went there earlier and I was walking around the aisles and this lady kept like following me around and she kept looking at me like, I don't know, like, I can't describe it any other way than just say, like, she was giving me a really, like, dirty, like, look. Like, she was just disgusted with me. And I had no clue why she was looking at me like that. And she kept looking at Ian, and she was looking at me, and she was being very obvious about it. And so I just kept, like, you know, walking away from her and going to a different aisle. And finally, she came up to me, and she was like, "Where's your mother?" And I was like, I don't know. You know, my mom is, you know, in a different state than me, so I don't know. And she was like, well, what made you think it was a good idea to have children so young? Or no, first she asked me how old Ian was. She's like, is that your baby? And I was like, yes. And she's like, how old is he? And I was like, oh, well, he just turned 2. And she's like, what made you think it was a good idea to have a baby so young? And I was like, I'm 27, and she totally just disregarded my age, you know, the fact that I'm like 3 years away from 30, and she just kept going on about it, and she kept like leaning in really close to Ian, like all up in his personal space, like she was checking him for any bruises or neglect or something, I don't know, and yeah, she just kept like, she just stood like so close to us and she just kept looking at Ian really concerned and then she kept looking at me and giving me this, I hate you, you are just the reason that the world is wrong look. And she was just so creepy. And I kept like pulling the stroller back because she looked like she like kept wanting to try to touch him and she was just really weird and freaky and she was scaring me and I swear like I felt like she was gonna just like snatch Ian and run off with him to like save him from a life of having a teen mother, God forbid. So yeah, creepy lady, and I just walked away from her really fast and then when I saw her like in line to check out, like I waited. I totally was like ready to leave way ahead of her, but I wanted her to leave first so that she wouldn't like try to follow us home or anything, because you just don't know with some crazy people. And she was certifiable. I really think so. She was insane, and I really think that she's gonna try to do something to me or Ian. So that was so scary, so scary. So yeah. Anyways, that was my like stressful, just long day. Well, I mean, it wasn't really stressful other than that lady like freaking me the heck out. You know, Ian being sick doesn't wasn't like a stressful thing. It's just I feel so bad for my poor little baby, and I hope that, you know, he's doing better tomorrow. Anyways, that's my day. I'm so sorry that today's video was so boring and like really not thought out or anything, but we just didn't do anything interesting today just because Ian's been sick, so it's just kind of been a pouring in the house video, and I just didn't think to like film him while he's sick. So so anyways, yeah, I will see you all tomorrow, and hopefully with a much more interesting video than today's. But bye!